All right, let's listen to this gentleman. He's a big Drake stan, but he's been doing all the
Oh
research
boy.
for us here. He's endorsing Happy Dad too, which is interesting. Here we go. Wait, is that where's the volume on this bitch? There we go. Let's see. Let me make sure you can hear this, right?
That
Can you
came
hear that?
together
Mm-hmm.
that
I can hear it.
made for a perfect storm. Kendrick closed out his deal with TDE and Aftermath Interscope 2 years prior, with Mr. Morale being his last project. It was from that point forward where Kendrick was considered 100% independent under his own label, PG Lang. It really seems like the Like That verse from Kendrick, that was an independent release. However, all that was about to change as Drake took the bait, dropping Push Ups on April 13th and Tailor Made on April 19th. And for some unknown reason, Kendrick, the guy that can allegedly whip up a diss track in no time flat, was completely ghost. And now we know why that was. It turns out the savior of hip hop and all things culture wasn't about to involve himself in a rap battle without a new shiny deal in place with his good old pal John Janik at Interscope Records. You guys do remember John, right?
I do.
You know, the guy that got
No.
like the big promotion. He's like trying to be number one and shit. No, Kendrick knows I'm really good. That's right. On April
He
27th,
does.
2004, Kendrick put pen to paper and signed a deal with PG Lang and licensing through Interscope. And 3 days later, Euphoria dropped.
But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
So basically, the reason why it took the reincarnated version of Tupac 17 days to respond was because he was in cahoots with John Janik and Interscope, discussing the best path forward so that they could both reap the benefits from the moment.
Mhm.
Before the beef, Kendrick was cold as ice, and the newly promoted John Janik was willing to do whatever it takes to not just bring Drake down, but to prove himself. But this is where it gets extremely interesting. Kendrick dropped 4 diss records in the beef against Drake: Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. After that, he dropped the GNX project, but this is the major difference. All 3 of the diss records that were added to DSPs were licensed directly from Kendrick Lamar to Interscope Records, but the GNX project was licensed from PG Lang to Interscope Records. Why are the 3 diss tracks different? That's probably why Drake's legal team is very eager to look into
Mm.
Kendrick Lamar's contract with Interscope, and that's probably why UMG has heavily redacted information from it. And this is the smoking gun, right? Because that tells me that in that contract that he signed, those 3 diss tracks, there has to be
Collusion.
something about the battle in the contract because those 3 records had a different agreement.
So,
Boring. So the
yeah.
music was still good, and
Not Like
culturally,
Us is not
yeah,
good. Oh my god.
culturally, the shit still did what it did. It just took 7 days for it to come out because they into some money shit. Big deal. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, that was boring as fuck, bro. Like, and I'm not saying that as a shot at Drake or up to Kendrick, but I'm just like,
No, but
brother, like,
if you look at it from a legal perspective,
don't
plus the
nobody
fact.
want to hear it when it
Well,
comes to the music shit. Don't nobody want to hear no courtroom
so
drama shit.
no, but this is the problem. Kendrick aligned himself with Pete. Like he did all of this strategically in the not
To
in the
make
moment
money.
to make money, and then they're saying Drake is doing this lawsuit strategically to clear his name and get more money. It's like they both did the same thing. I think it's very very shrewd business for both of them to be in the beef. They
Now
both
I
benefited from
understand.
it. I think.
So like, so what if this happened? Kendrick did his nonsense, but Drake culturally won, which therefore means he would have generated more money and shit. Would he still have sued?
I think he's suing to rectify the deal that got messed up. You know,
If
because
he's
he
suing for money and his deal got messed up, I'm with it. But as far as like where he stands culturally and how everything played out, boy, just make some more music and hop off that UK wave that's so forced. And like, no, because
I'm
like
weak.
I'm not even gonna bullshit. Like the stuff that he's making, it's been moments where I've been like, okay. And I had a conversation with some friends about this. In my grown ass age, it's not Drake or Kendrick. Whoever make good music at the moment, I'm gonna listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I think it's the combination of what was seen from the beef, Then it's the lawsuit, and then it's this whole man. I love UK rappers; they're the best. I'm like, look, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I was just photographed hanging out with Clint from Cortez. I ain't gonna hate on the UK, but like, bro, just make music, fam. Like, still do this lawsuit shit, but keep that shit in the courtroom. Make music.
I think they are. I mean, people just leaking information and making up shit. I don't know.
That's fair, yeah, because it's not like
I
he
heard-
out here.
Yeah,
I heard that
publicizing it.
icebox. I heard that icebox about to be popping though.
You mean
The Icebox
Iceman?
I
about
hope
to
so.
Well,
Iceman,
Iceman,
yeah.
Icebox, you know, Iceman coming out of the ice.
Chain is an ice box.
Yeah,
No,
my guy Mavani made that joint. The Mavani
Movado?
jewelry.
Oh,
No,
this guy get names
Mavani.
wrong left and
This
right.
man said
Eric-
Movado. Drake is not
Eric-
wearing no damn Movado. He could buy Movado.
Eric Mavani, yeah, that dude. He shout out to Eric Mavani, man. He made that joint. He been hustling like for a while. Eric the jeweler, yeah, he made that joint.
He related to
But-
Jacob.
He just calls himself Eric the jeweler.
Everybody's
but,
some jeweler
yeah,
or some
yeah.
nonsense, yo.
I
Diamonds
don't.
and shit is such a racket, yo.
Yeah, like, cause I hear most of the time they have to dilute and do different things to those diamonds when they
mean-
make those crazy pieces that it's not even worth the shit that is printed
Well,
on.
Dog,
Well,
diamond.
Well, the thing is, anything that is a commodity that you pay for that's broken down in a medium in which, right, it's specific to you, automatically loses the value. Because
yeah.
think about it, you could have 8,000 diamonds in a chain, but if you had a diamond that was all of that shit, right? in
Yeah,
one,
exactly.
that
It's
should
worth
be
way
worth
more.
Be worth more.
exponentially.
So
And
to
then
keep
when
it
you
in
transform it
raw-
into Bart
Yeah,
Simpson, don't
yeah.
nobody want that.
yeah,
shit.
well, the diamonds that are in
You
most
can't put
pieces,
the genie back in the bottle. Yeah.
yeah, most pieces that are made for for
Hobby
jewelers, for
diamond and all
rappers,
that.
yeah, they're the little chips that fall on the floor. So they
Mhm.
it's all you're paying for the craftsmanship when you get a chain done, but
He
it's
said
worth
the little chips that
almost
fall on
nothing.
Shit, I'll sweep
It
them
is.
chips up real quick.
I know,
Dog.
but it's funny.
I-
It's funny because that's
Sweep.
Yeah,
That's
that's what they
exactly-
are. But not, but like, you can't really grade them that well. I mean, they're all like,
Yeah.
clarity wise, it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But like, if you get it done right, they look good. But they're not worth anything but the people that actually want it. So
yeah.
it's the same as anything, like you said, commodity. But
You bring one of them
Right.
fucking chains in, the first thing they're gonna do is take all that fucking diamond shit out and melt the
melt
metal.
the.
They're gonna
yep,
weigh
they'll
the
melt
metal,
that
and they
gold
say
or
how much.
silver,
Meltdown.
whatever it is.
Oh, they'd be like, "Oh, this is platinum. Oh, but it's got 24,000 diamonds." Nigga, shit. Okay, let me weigh this shit. I'm gonna give you.
The actual
You
price.
can't do nothing
40
with those little ass
40%.
diamonds. You can't make an engagement
No.
ring with that. You can
It's
make a
only for
cluster
that
earring,
piece.
maybe.
Yeah, it's for-
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
it's only for
and
that
that's
piece.
the shit. They would throw that shit away. Like if they didn't. Honestly, that's the shit that gets swept up off the floor when they're cutting diamonds. I'm serious. That shit gets swept up off the floor. No, what they do, they give it to a rapper and charge him 100 G's for a chain.
Oh yeah.
Shoot,
2
that should be the name of a store, Diamond Sweeper.
Diamond sweeper.
Shit, uncut gems.
We got the best.
Cut
swept
gems. No,
diamonds.
cut gems.
Yeah, cut
gems.
gems.
Literally.
Look,
The
we
sequel.
got something. We got something that keep your diamond from hitting the floor. We'll
Yeah.
scoop that shit up from a. We got a little bin before it hits the floor, and they'll sell it on that. Your shit ain't never hit the floor, bro. You get your shit before it hit the floor. Diamonds.
Yeah, but yeah, diamonds is such a racket. But I like that this is coming to a conclusion. This whole thing at some point. I
Me
think,
too.
At the
Shit.
end of the day, our friend Drake will win, and Kendrick will go back to his hole and put out an album in 5 years like he usually does.
And he's gonna continue to be culturally the winner, so that's all that's gonna
He's
matter.
not. He's not a cult. Oh my god, he's not culturally.
If he
anything,
wasn't
bro.
culturally doing anything, we wouldn't be talking
No,
about him
he's
here.
no.
If
no,
his
no.
if his cultural
No, no, no,
impact
no, no,
didn't
no.
exist,
No,
Drake
no,
wouldn't
no,
have
no.
sued him.
We talk about niggas jumping off the side of a rail at a damn mall, stealing a pair of sunglasses. He's in the same boat as Kendrick Lamar. Okay.
We talked about that once, and here we are talking about
To me.
Kendrick again.
Okay.
We're talking about this nigga again, just like Cuz with his beanie was talking about him again. Like, I'm not saying one above the other. You can have your opinion, but culturally,
Well, no.
the man got the juice.
I
You
didn't
gotta
I
like it
didn't
or not. I
culturally
don't,
that
I don't give a shit if you like his music. Culturally, he got the juice.
No, he don't.
He's in
You
he's
think-
in Stockholm selling out. Got people passing out with
Wait,
scissors.
did
He
you
got
say
the
the
juice.
Jews or the juice?
Juice.
Juice.
You-
Have
I didn't
you
say
seen-
that.
have you
I
seen
thought
that
you
movie?
said
Jesus
Juice.
Christ.
I don't know.
Juice
Look
is
at your
my shit.
uncultured ass. Don't know
I
nothing
never
about
s-
juice.
I don't know.
Listen, man, Drake's still gonna be the guy. He's still the most streamed artist in his category. Look, he's still your best friend. We remember when y'all was at the 930 Club together. I'm glad, man. I'm happy. For you.
I will say this. I will say this. If this Iceman, whatever the fuck this shit is, if this shit is not fire, then it might be over for him. I'm not
gonna necessarily say
so,
over,
bro.
but to the point where he was, yeah.
But he's about to get.
Are you
he's about to get
crazy?
put completely. No. Here it is.
Bro, besides
Here it
Nokia, who
is.
pumping that last
Here it
party
is.
shit, bro?
It's not.
That
it's
shit with
not
Central
like-
C?
It's not. Here it is.
That's 2 songs,
Hugh,
2 big
Hugh,
singles
Hugh,
in
I'm
the
telling
last.
you,
Like,
What did I
Hugh, I'm
miss?
telling
What did
you,
I
I'm-
miss? Is
I'm-
dope. That's still
Hugh,
getting played. People
Hugh,
fucking with that record.
Hugh, I'm telling you right now. He's dropping shit where, because I fuck with all them joints too. What I miss, I fuck with all them joints. But he's on the precipice right now from being like because Drake always told the line. You know, you wouldn't think he was gangster, but you're like, yo, he's spitting that shit, right? He's toting the line, and now if this shit ain't like him coming out rapping, like basically just doing his thing and let motherfuckers know he there, he might just go into an R&B nigga for real. Like what he said, you get body by like that might just be he got to go into that lane and just do that. He might just not be the dude that's rapping because everybody's been waiting for him to come back and like spit that shit. Like
this is
he's been
when
teetering back and forth.
This is like when they was like, oh, he got this thing for Pusha T that'll bury his career, but his cultural relevance and his stock was so high, he was like, I ain't even gonna drop it, whether it was real or not. This, you can't do that. Man, I had this joint that was gonna kill Kendrick and them, but I ain't even gonna drop it. Nah, you have to, bro. At this point, yeah, you gotta say something. Even if it's not about Kendrick, because at this point, I don't want to hear
I think he's just
get
dropping
from
a lot
either
of
one
stuff.
of them about each other, but you just gotta spit.
Oh, I think
Like,
he's gonna
that's
have
why-
something.
That's
You
why
got
What Did I
something for him
Miss?
on
I
this
kind of like because it was a couple of them lines. He was all like,
yeah.
y'all pussy sided against me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No, he
But
gonna,
we need-
yo, the thing is,
we need
yeah,
more
he
of
can-
that.
he
But
can
his
speak
album
mind.
has to be that. His album can't be singing and shit. Like his album got to
Having
be like, yo,
yeah,
No,
his
but
next
I'm
tour
going-
can't be giant sperms floating
But,
across the
dog,
stage and
that's-
shit.
That's the appeal, though. Like he can do shit like that and still fucking put out a
He
hard
can,
rap
he
record.
can, but he can.
Yeah, but he
when
can't do it
it's like-
now.
No,
Like
he
he
can.
shouldn't.
It's
He
like this.
shouldn't
should
be
not,
doing
He
it.
should not differentiate from anything he's been doing. He's always done this. He'll have a soft song where he's crying to a girl. Next song he's
No,
fucking
but look,
know,
he got
mob
punched in the face
ties
in
or
front
whatever.
of everybody. But he got punched in the face for the first time, so nobody can
No,
do
he
it
been
until
punched.
Kendrick
Pusha
did
T
it.
punched him in the
no,
fa-
but not like Kendrick.
Not
did.
like this.
Kendrick punched in the face in like Broad Street.
did,
like
dog.
that
Yeah,
shit
but
was.
you know what?
That was a #1 album in
The
the
Story
in
of
the fucking
Adidon
country.
versus
That was the
Not
#1
Like
album
Us?
in the world.
The story
That's-
of
that
Doesn't have
Adidon
to do
should have.
anything.
Story of
Well,
Adidon should have
that
like
not-
hit
was-
way
that was not
harder
a
because that man was
Billboard.
in blackface.
But that didn't
Okay,
chart.
but-
Billboard didn't chart. None of that.
There was a
like,
reason he was in blackface, but that still was fucked up.
It's like you in school and the dude punch you in your face in front of everybody, or y'all fight behind the school and it's just you and him, and y'all piece it up and be like whatever. It was Pusha T. It was almost like behind the school. Y'all piece it up and it's a group of y'all friends, y'all close friends, and y'all watching them motherfuckers fight, and somebody got beat up, but y'all still had mutual like, yo, we moved on. The shit that Pusha did, he ran up on him at his locker, fucking right in between classes, and punched that nigga in his face and said, now what?
You
So
mean
now
Kendrick?
he got to do the now what part.
Yeah.
No, Kendrick, yeah. So now he got to
Yeah,
do
it's
the now
like
what
it's
part.
like
He
Pusha
gotta
T
come
was
back
off that.
hard.
It's off that Wilt Chamberlain shit. Damn, he scored 100 points. Where's the clip at? Well, it's no clip, but it happened. And it's like,
exactly.
but Kobe 81 is gonna be remembered way
Yeah.
harder because everybody saw it.
Mhm.
Saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually
That's
saw
how-
that shit. It's hard.
And I fuck with Drake. You know I fuck with Drake. Drake gotta come with that shit where he let motherfuckers know, like, yo, I'm spitting. Fuck the singing. You could always sing. You can always do a hook. Put that shit aside and come and let motherfuckers know. Listen. This is why y'all fuck with. This is how he
a
can be.
whole album of first person shooter mode.
Yeah.